Hello, my name is Rochelle Salvador, and this is my Creating Innovative Uses of Technology individual project for EDU 709 at Central Michigan University. The focus of my project is using two digital storytelling programs, Comic Life and Photo Story, in my grade 3 classroom at Meadows West School in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, specifically for my nutrition unit in the health curriculum. Now, lesson 1 is using Comic Life with my Try a New Fruit and Vegetable experiment. I'm trying to promote healthy eating and hopefully inspire the students and their families to try new foods even after the unit is completed. Now, my rationale for using Comic Life with this particular lesson are to provide my students with more opportunities to strengthen their creative writing skills, have an opportunity to enhance their learning experience by having an even more hands-on experience. Using Comic Life with a Try a New Fruit and Vegetable assignment is a great way to showcase their learning experience, which also involves their families. And Comic Life will enhance their sharing experience because it becomes a more visual project, especially since the students will get to capture the moments with the use of photography while they are trying the new food items. Now, the resources needed are computers, Comic Life program, and I provided a link right here for all of you. This shows the Comic Life website, which gives you some information about Comic Life. There's a blog that you can go to. It provides you with ideas and examples on how you can use Comic Life in your classroom. And again, this program is available for Windows, for the Mac, and for iPad. And there is a fee, however, for Comic Life, so it's not a free program. The students also need a digital camera, a USB flash drive, and a Try New Fruit and Vegetable worksheet, which I'll show you what it looks like. This is provided in my nutrition book for the students. So in the beginning, it provides a short blurb for the parents on what's expected from them and their students, an area where they can tally the results, and a section where they can write down the results of their experiment. Now, the skills and knowledge required from teachers are that the teachers themselves should be familiar with the Comic Life program before allowing their students to even use the program. They should teach the students how to use the Comic Life program, teach students how to use a digital camera and how to upload their pictures into a USB flash drive. And teachers are also needed to teach the students how to use a USB flash drive and how to upload those needed pictures into the Comic Life program. Now, the skills and knowledge required from the students. First, they should know how to use a digital camera. So with the camera skills, what I personally would do is borrow the set of 6 digital cameras in a school and split the class into six equal groups, allowing them with 1 camera each. I'd go through a mini lesson with the whole class on how to use the digital cameras properly and in the important functions. And being able to have the cameras with them, they can go through the functions along with me. I will then allow students to take pictures around the school to get used to taking photos. A great idea would be allowing them to go for a photo hunt, so giving them instructions or clues on objects around the school, and they'll go around try to find those particular objects and take a picture of the answer. Students should be able to upload pictures into a USB flash drive and into the Comic Life program. So during computer class, I would model to the students first, how to download the pictures from their camera into their USB, how to copy and paste those same pictures from their USB into the school computers. Now, the reason I wanted the USB is so that students can work on this project from at home or at school, depending on their time frame or if they want to get ahead. I would do this by projecting my lessons on the board from the computer lab using a projector, and the students are able to follow directions step by step with me on their own computers, which will help avoid a lot of confusion, since if they do have any questions on the spot, then they can get an answer instantly. They should be able to use the Comic Life software comfortably. So again, it's how I would teach this would be very similar to how I taught the USB and uploading skills. Again, project the program on the board and allow the students to follow along on their computers. If they have questions, they can ask me on the spot, and if there are other students that are knowledgeable with the program, then they can assist their classmates that need a little bit of assistance. I would then give students the chance to experiment with the program on their own and learn through trial and error. So they'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Description of the lesson plan. First, I'd give the students the try new fruit and vegetable assignment, which are to complete at home with their families. Again, before handing them out, I would go through it with the whole class and explain what needs to be done. They will then create an information poster based on the results of the experiment using Comic Life and a digital camera. They are to explain why each person did or did not like the food items that they chose, and through the creative writing that they've already learned in school, they know that they need to be more descriptive in their responses, and it's not just a simple response of, oh, my mom liked this because it tasted good. And the last part is by creating these posters, they will be able to present to the class as well as display them in the hallways. And hopefully it'll promote other students to try new and interesting healthy foods. Now, some advantages. The family members of the students are able to participate in the experiment. So it's that collaboration between the parents, siblings, and themselves. B, it extends the learning from school to home. C, students are able to extend their paper assignment into a digital project. So it's very different. Most kids are just starting to get into technological skills in grade 3. D, students are able to use different forms of technology for their final project. So again, they're using USB drives, digital cameras, the digital story program. E, students are given a choice on how their images are going to be represented. So they can actually take photos of their family at home, but if they do not have access to a digital camera, then the students can draw a picture of their parents and the food, take it to school, and use the digital cameras available at school to take a photo of their illustrations. And F, students are given a choice on the look of their final project. So this is not a cookie cutter project, and individuality comes out and their creativity comes out. Disadvantages. Students will not be able to work on their final project from home if they do not have the Comic Life program. Just realize that afterwards that I guess the USBs wouldn't really be needed if they don't have the program at home. B, it can be very time consuming if you're struggling to find computer lab time in the school. C, the project can be delayed if students hand in their written try a new fruit and vegetable experiment late. I usually give this on Friday so that they have the weekend with their families to go shopping, find new fruit and vegetable, and work on their assignment. But again, day-to-day life, some students don't get a chance to do it on the weekend, so from past experiences, some kids do not hand in their assignment till a few days or maybe a week after the news actually due. D, there's a lot of pre-teaching to various technological tools, which can also be very time consuming. Most of my students do not know how to use a digital camera properly or how to upload photos and things like that, so that takes a lot of time as well. And again, at my school right now, we only have half-hour blocks twice a cycle, so it can take a lot of time in the computer lab to do this. Now, effective instructional strategies. There's modeling. So again, I am in front of the class, projecting everything on the board. Students are working alongside with me when I'm trying to teach them. So they are able to ask questions on the spot, get the responses instantly, instead of having them go on their own and then having 20 some odd students having questions all at once and me running around the computer lab trying to answer their questions. There's collaboration involved. Students get the opportunity to involve their families in this experiment. And creativity. Students are allowed to decide on the look of their project on their own. They get to choose whatever format on Comic Life they would like, font, etc. So it's not a cookie cutter project. Everyone's project would be different. Possibilities. Comic Life can be used across all subject areas depending on how the teacher wants his or her students to use it. The program is very simple to use, so teachers from all grade levels can use it based on the ability of their students. Projects can be as straightforward or as complex as they want the students to make it. Here I provided a link which I used from my previous project in this course. And it provides you with many great examples on how to use Comic Life in different areas. So, for example, here some students use Comic Life as an instructional poster. In science, it could be used for labeling. Um, it could be done for word art, social studies, country research projects, etc. So again, it's totally up to the teacher and how they want to use it, and the student's imagination as well. So I hope you enjoyed this first lesson, and I will continue on my second lesson shortly.